Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Maddie and I post all things Sims 4 content here on this channel. So if you guys are interested in seeing more Sims videos from me, you can go ahead and click subscribe as well as liking the video. And yeah, we're just going to jump right on into it. Obviously, we know why we're here. You guys read the title. This is all about the Foster Family mod by Little Miss Sam. You can download it on CurseForge or you can download it via Google Drive. I downloaded this, I believe, from Google Drive, but I pulled it up for you guys to look at off of CurseForge because it just basically lays out everything that you would want to know about the mod. But obviously, I'm going to walk through it with you guys in game so you can actually see how it plays out. And let me know down in the comments if you guys will be downloading this mod and trying it out and becoming a foster family. So first things first, what you want to do, you want to go ahead and click that handy dandy cell phone, and we want to I don't know why she's looking so goofy. But you want to click your cell phone, and then of course you want to click the foster family app, and you basically just want to register at the foster family network for foster kids. And once you do that, you'll get this notification that says, "Thank you for registering to our network as a possible foster family for kids. We will contact you if there's a kid in need of foster care." So while we wait on them to contact us, we also want to go back into our phone and set the preference, what type of kid you would like to foster. You can foster dogs, cats, or kids. So, and you can determine what type of kid, like what age of kid you would like to foster from infant to teenager. Now, there is a pay difference each week between infant/toddlers and child/teenagers. So if you are fostering an infant or a toddler, you'll get $7.50. And then if you're fostering a kid or a teenager, or a child or a teenager, then you'll get $500 a week. And then, of course, you get it per foster kid each week at the beginning of each week. And then, of course, at the bottom, you can clear out your preferences and redo them if you'd like. So if you're done, fostering children and now you want to foster cats, that's perfectly doable. Just go down to the bottom, clear it, and then pick your new foster family selection. But yeah, so after we do that, we're just going to wait to get our phone call saying there's a kid that is ready for a foster family. Which it also takes like no time at all to get a foster kid or a foster animal. It says, "LMS Foster Family Network, we have a toddler in need of a foster family. Are you available to take care of the kid?" You can say, "Yes, I'm coming right over." You can say, "I'm sorry, not right now, maybe another time." But obviously, we are trying to start our foster family. I thought this would be kind of cool to try to do this as like a single foster mom. I don't know. I just thought it would be kind of cool. Anyway, this is our foster kid. His name is James. And we're just going to welcome James into the family. Now, I'm not sure if payment comes on the day that you basically get your foster kid. So like for me, it would be every Monday I would get the payment for the foster kid because I do automatically get payment once I pick up James. So that's cool. And obviously I've gotten payment every single Monday thereafter. But my question, I guess, would be like if I got a call saying, "Hey, there's a kid that needs to be fostered," and you get that notification on a Thursday, are you going to then like get your payments every Thursday? Does that make sense? I think that's probably how it works, but I could be wrong. I don't know. And now you'll just want to go into build mode and you'll want to go to your lot traits, and there is going to be a new lot challenge and it'll be foster family. This will enable your foster kids or foster pets or whatnot to be able to still like come back to your house like it's their house, because they won't be a part of the family. They won't be like, you won't be able to click on them and play as them because they're technically not a part of your family. You're just fostering them. So in order to have them just like come back to the house naturally whenever they like leave out, you'll need to put this lot challenge on there. And what the lot challenge also enables you to do with locking your doors, because as you know, we like to keep all the rest of the Sims that just like to come in unannounced out. You can click on your doors now with having that lot challenge on. I know y'all see me doing a lot of clicking right here, but essentially all you're going to do is just lock your doors. You can lock your doors for everybody, or you can lock your doors for everyone but the household members. Really doesn't matter. And then when you go and allow access, you'll then see foster family, and you can allow access to your foster kids or foster dogs, whatever the case may be. And at that way, you can still keep all the strangers out, but keep the people that's supposed to be in the house in the house. And of course, I had to baby proof the doors because these are small children that I'm fostering at this point. And so essentially you care for them and nurture them just like you would your own child. But of course, like, you don't get to keep them forever. Or if you'd like, if you love the child so much, you can actually adopt the child and it gives you fame. So if you got the road to fame, pack or whatnot, that'll help you as well. You can just start fostering all these kids and just start adopting every single one of them and earn fame as the most generous foster adoption mommy ever. I don't know. But yeah, you just want to take care of them like they're your own children, essentially, up until someone calls and says, hey, we have someone that's looking to adopt. And I'll show you guys that process as well. But James right here, this little dude right here, he's a little monster, okay? He does not like to get his diaper changed. He likes to throw tantrums. He likes to make messes. And he likes to be disrespectful, okay? His emotional control is just gone, shot out of here. And he throws food around, which, toddlers, they'll throw food around. But being disobedient is something we really are not going to tolerate, especially not in my nice house, okay? Oh yeah, and another thing he likes to do is just splash in toilets. I don't know what his fascination with toilets are, but any toilet he can get his fingers into, he's just going to splash in them. And let me tell you, he does not like when you discipline his behavior either, depending on how you discipline his behavior, and then he wants to cry about it after he's gotten caught. If any kid comes to you in sunglasses, you automatically know he's going to be a troublemaker. Send him back. Okay, return to sender. So that brings our first day of fostering to a close, okay, as we read our foster kid a nighttime story and let him drift slowly off to sleep. Thank heavens, okay, because literally been running behind him all day, cleaning up every mess, trying to discipline him, trying to give him some sort of responsibility, some sort of home training. Didn't think it was going to be this tough, but we are in it. And we are going to win it. And I reached level 2 of parenting. So, it's not all a loss. She's gaining great skills here. Okay. Maybe to start a family of her own one day. But for right now, this is just a career. And the next morning we are up and at 'em. And the first thing on my mind is trying to see what is going to be on this little boy's mind today. And obviously I know what you guys are thinking, like how the heck are we supposed to know what these children's or pets' needs are if we can't play as them and see their needs bar? Well, little Miss Sam got it figured out. You can go ahead and click on your foster sim, go ahead and click foster family, and then you can check the foster sim's needs. And it'll tell you what needs to be done or if everything's all good. So obviously the little dude is feeling like he's missing out on some attention. So I've got to eat. He's finishing up his food if he's not already finished it, period. So I just figured I would just sit right next to him with my food and hold some conversation to see if that'll help with the attention being lacking or not. But yeah, I got to eat. And just like you ate, I'm going to need to do the same. But surprisingly, as we finish on up our breakfast, we get a call from the foster agency letting us know there is yet another kid that is needing a foster family. And so, me, chase the money. So, me, I said, yeah, I'm going to come and get him right away, right now. I'm coming to get him right now. And for whatever reason, I was really under the impression that she was going to take James with her. But no, she left James at the house by himself all alone while she went to go pick up the next foster kid. But I was actually surprised to see that James stayed. Because with some mods, when your sim leaves the lot, or maybe it's when your screen loads, but whenever your sim leaves the lot, whoever's technically not in the family or not in the household leaves the lot as well. And then you kind of have to just call them back. But, James stayed there, and maybe it was because I stayed there looking at James as well while he plays in my toilet. But who knows? But anywho, we make it back from the foster agency, and I got my new foster kid, and I welcome him to the family nonetheless. And yeah, we move him right on in. And of course, while I'm trying to have a nice sentimental moment with my new foster kid, the nap inspector comes, of course, because my house is not within regulations of whatever the neighborhood has decided for their water conservation. Nobody cares. And then I tried to bribe the lady with $50. It didn't work. And at this point, I was so worried about not getting a fine from the nap inspector that I was not even worried about my new foster kid, okay? I didn't even bring him inside, no nothing. I was so busy trying to catch this lady to bribe her with $50 so that I did not get a fine. And I'm still out of $50, and I still got a fine. But there goes my foster child. I go and pick him up and I take him inside. Thank the heavens he ain't lost, y'all. He didn't run away. I'm not negligent. And girl, if you mind your business, go about your business, please. Tell my summer, I should get going now. Thanks for hanging. I wasn't hanging out with you just to hang out with you. I was trying to get out of a fee. Okay? You're blocklisted now, ma'am. But anyways, now I'm back at home. Everything should be back calm, but it's not because I have to clean up behind a messy toddler that just created a big mess in my living room and was splashing in my toilet. So now I have to check his needs for one to make sure that he's okay before I go and discipline him for all of these stupid actions he has done. And then this kid right here, he comes. First of all, why did they not feed you? Why did foster services not feed you before you got dropped off? It's 3:30 in the afternoon. Why have you not eaten? I just thought that was just a little weird, but whatever. And y'all, I was in way too over my head with these 2 foster kids as a single foster mom. Like, I don't know what I was thinking, but I surely called a nanny. And yeah, you gotta come help me with these kids because I cannot do everything. I just can't do everything. Okay, one be making a mess while I'm trying to change the other. One be crying, complaining while I'm trying to teach the other. It's just a hassle. There's only one of me. I can only do but so much. So, gotta call a nanny. So, obviously, I've got the babies up past their bedtime because they fell asleep in their high chairs. So, I'm going to get them into bed. And then we are going to get into the adoption process. And y'all, my Sim is literally living the dream of a single foster mom. She is so exhausted. But you cannot go to sleep in a dirty house. So she's got to clean up first before she can lay it down. And it's now the next morning. And the first thing I want to do is, for one, I need to call a maid and a nanny. And for 2, we're going to go ahead and call the foster network and just check in to see if anybody is looking to adopt a toddler. And once you call the foster network, you should get this menu that pops up and you should be able to check the foster family network for potential applicants of an adoption. So basically, this is supposed to enable you to find the people that are looking to adopt kids to set up a meet and greet between the adoptee and the new parents. And in this case, it is Judith Ward. She's looking to adopt a kid, so that's cool. So she'll be coming over to meet the kids, see if they fit in her life. I'll be vetting her out as well, and we're going to go from there. And now you've obviously got a choice if you want to adopt the kids out to other people, or you can continue fostering them to make your money each week, or if you just genuinely like having the kids around and you're not ready to let them go, that's on you. You don't have to look and see if anybody's wanting to adopt anyone. But 2 kids right now, 2 toddlers right now, like I could do a toddler and a teen, maybe a toddler and a child, infant and a teen, something along those lines. But having 2 toddlers, 2 rambunctious toddlers at that, I just really cannot. And yeah, so Judith's here. She's going to come and be introduced to the babies, but I've got to change some stinky diapers first because that is not a good first impression, and I would like her to take one of these stinking boys off my hands. And I'd also like to note, even if a potential adoptee parent comes over and, meets the kids and everything, you still, even at that point, don't have to let them adopt the kids if you're not comfortable with that. So don't feel pressured if they come over for like a little interview with the kids and you're like, oh, okay, I got to give her the kids now because she came here. No, you can send her home and, look for the next person if you're not comfortable with who you were just basically interviewing to adopt these kids. And y'all, a pet peeve of mine is when somebody comes over to the house and they immediately get on the computer. That is the most annoying thing ever. And then I tried to introduce myself to her and I just screamed in her face and she was like, ugh. Anyway, that y'all gonna see, that's why I did her the way I did her. But anyway, but I go ahead and click on Judith and then I hit foster family and then I hit introduce kids. So I go ahead and introduce her to one of the kids, see how she likes him. And then I'll go ahead and introduce her to the other kid and see how she likes him. But for some reason, she's acting like she can't get up from the computer to give the kid a hug. So I'm like, get up, hug my kid. Yeah, hug my kid. She's like, okay, yeah, he's cool. He's pretty cool. I'll give him a hug. So, of course, her meeting Shawin went great. I mean, Shawin's an easygoing baby, so I expected nothing less. But now I have James, and so I'm going to introduce her to James. Hopefully, she likes James just as well. Literally the one time James seems like an absolute sweetheart. Like, oh my gosh, new mommy. Like, foster mommy just wasn't enough. You just had to terrorize her house. But anyway, So after she's done meeting the kids, I just want to ask about her living situation. Obviously, we know she's a celebrity, but we need to know, are you capable of adopting a child? Are you well funded? Who do you live with? You know, what do you do for work? And y'all, my game glitched. I'm like, what the heck is happening? I gotta figure out why my kids did that. But anyway, we're just gonna ignore that. But Judith seems great. She seems like she is capable of, becoming a parent. So I go ahead and allow her to adopt James. I'd still decide. Now, she could have adopted both James and Shawan, but I didn't want to have her adopt both of them because I still wanted to make money as a foster parent, of course. And plus, Shawan was the easier going of the two. So now I'm just saying bye to James. Bye, James. Good having you, buddy. Not really. He was a handful. He was a mess. But, if I wanted to, I could have her adopt Shawan as well. But like I said, I don't want her to have Shawan. He's an easygoing baby. And like I said, I still want that money coming through each week. And, maybe I'll get another toddler in here soon. Or maybe they'll give me a teen. Who knows? But that's that on that. So we're just gonna ask Judith to go ahead and go home because the adoption is over and you're not adopting any other kids here, Pookie. And then I get a vacuum because I have to bust the dust pack as I forgot. And yeah, now I have dust bunnies. Also, please be sure that when your adoptive parents are coming to adopt, that they have a resident in one of the Sims worlds. Okay, because otherwise you won't be able to check up on your past foster families if they're not in the world. They'll basically be non-existent. So you want to make sure, like Judith, she already has a house in Del Sol Valley, so we already know where her and the adoptive son are going to live, right? But if like Bob Pancake, say he was just an NPC spawn, no house in the world, then child would just go with him, to nowhere land. Anyway, but you guys are able to stay connected with your foster kids even after they've been adopted. So you just want to go back onto the cell phone, hit the foster family app, and then you can reach back out to your previous foster kids and, check in and see how they're doing. So yeah, this concludes our foster family mod tutorial walkthrough. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave it down below in the comment section. Let me know if you guys will be trying this mod out. And please subscribe if you'd like seeing more content like this. And I hope you guys have a great day.